Jesse is a friend. Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine, but lately something's changed that ain't hard to define. Jesse's got himself a girl and I wanna make her mine.
And she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving him with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Where can I find a woman like that?
All right, Jesse's Girl, Rick Springfield. I don't even have to give that title because we sang that so well. I don't even have to let anyone know because they know it. Actually, it's because the title's in the song about 10 times. But a great song. You know, Rick Springfield, do you remember what soap opera he was on, Wendy? He was on a soap opera, and it was a very popular one in the day when we were all
Not
still
All My
in high school.
Children,
No,
One Life to Live.
No. Think of a hospital.
General Hospital. You're right.
General Hospital.
Boom. General Hospital.
Yes, Rick Springfield.
Shout out to Diane Thompson, one of her favorites.
Oh, hello, Diane. Shout out to you. Yes, one of her favorites. All right, so, here, I'm about starting to sing the song again for some reason.
Sorry for not being on yesterday. Before we do our Bloody Marys, we thought we were going to make it. It was our first day back to work, and we'll touch on that in a little bit. But we thought we were going to make it back, but we're probably going to be on and off because now we are back to working full-time. Online sales, which has been a success, day 2. And just to mention, we're going backwards a little. When you do go back to work, you never realize how tired you are from, how long have we been in quarantine?
We're in quarantine for 40 days. So the last 2 days at work, we have been exhausted when we are done our work day.
There's no napping.
We have to physically get ourselves in shape mentally and physically to go back to work and, get it going right away.
Right, but it's fun. It's fun to have purpose again. And online sales is different, but it is a lot of fun. So I just wanted to touch on that. So we'll be...
Sorry we missed yesterday. But we still had our happy hour, but we just didn't film it.
We didn't have it with you. But when we can, we still will, for sure. Tell us about the Bloodies, Gary.
Oh my gosh, I would love to. This is the Quiche Bloody Mary. We have little quiches with egg, cheese, and spinach inside. And they come in these nice little dough crusties, and you put these in with your bloodies, and they just mix in so well. Another great little appetizer type bloody. Then we have the pepper, the bacon, the lime, the olives. Everything just flows. And once again, it's kind of like that nice little appetizer before dinner.
This is definitely a good one.
Yes, it is. And Wendy, do you have a movie for us? Everyone that is still in quarantine that wants to watch something enjoyable.
Remember we had movie days?
Yes, we had some great movies.
Now we will on the weekend.
We'll be falling asleep by the time we would put a movie on tonight.
Right. So The Usual Suspects.
The Usual Suspects. Great movie, amazing plot twists in this movie. This was with Kevin Spacey, Gabrielle Byrne, Chaz Palminteri, Stephen Baldwin, Kevin Pollak, and Benicio del Toro. Huge cast. It's about 5 criminals who plan a heist after meeting in a police lineup. And I'm telling you, the ending is a complete shocker. In fact, they did a poll with movies that was voted having the best plot twists overall. And did you know this movie beat out The Sixth Sense, which was incredible.
Big movie.
Plot twist there. The Crying Game, which had another shocker, and Witness for the Prosecution. So it beat out all those movies because I'm telling you, watch this movie, you will not believe what happens at the end.
Didn't we, if this is ringing a bell, Usual Suspect, Chris McQuarrie or someone?
He was the writer of this movie, and we met him in Austin, Texas.
We went to Austin, Texas for a writing conference. Gary used to write screenplays, very creative.
Thank you.
We did meet him, and we met a cool group of people.
Yes, we did.
I remember this movie was big. It just came out at the time.
We actually met Bryan Singer, who directed this movie, who then went on to do all the X-Men movies.
Yes.
So Bryan Singer was a very big, starting director for this movie, and then got really big after that.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris McQuarrie did a whole lot. He might have wrote something.
I think this was it.
For television, but we recommend The Usual Suspects. Yeah. Go out and see that. Wendy, do you notice anything different about me?
Yes, you have a haircut.
Yes, I do.
I thought hair salons were closed.
They are, but guess what? I have a secret, everyone, and watch this. Hi, everyone. All right, so I'm going to get my hair cut now. I have 3 women in the house that could all maybe be cut hair, but I decided to choose my youngest daughter, Lily, because when she colors, she's the neatest. So I thought I would use that as a criteria for picking one. So she is now going to give me a haircut live in quarantine. So how do you think she did?
I think she did great. I mean, she never picked up scissors. I love that she picked up like scissors that you cut cardboard with. And she just went with it, and she was confident. And what I loved the most was when Gary was finished, he's like, this is the best. I feel great. Like,
I love it.
And
when you get all that hair off, and we should have showed a pile of the hair. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
But did you see how she took the leaf blower?
Yeah.
And we used that. We picked things that we thought we could use.
Yeah.
So that worked out
Great
really
job,
well.
Lily Fisher.
Yeah, and you know what? And that just shows you can find ways to cut your hair. Like, especially guys, I don't think it matters too much how guys get their hair cut, and it's always going to grow back. And
right.
I like it. Now, it was funny because after it was cut, before I got in the shower, I started to see some hairs that you missed. You know what I mean? Like, your barber doesn't miss things.
Right.
But your daughter might a few. But it's still
right.
okay.
It was something different.
Yeah,
we
I
changed
feel
it up.
very lightheaded, and I'm actually very happy that it's cut.
That's great.
So, but don't worry, Tony the barber, you still have your job whenever you come back.
That's right. We have to support our hair salons and barbers. They will be back soon, and we're going to support them stronger than ever.
Yes.
Gary, do you have a shout out of the day?
I certainly do. This shout out goes to the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds for their fly over New York, Philadelphia, New Jersey, and then ended up in Delaware. And they did that to salute all the frontline workers.
That was incredible.
You know what? I don't know how. I don't think I could ever. They actually, sometimes people go up in those planes and try it out. And they come off, when they land, they're very sick because it is very tough to go those speeds.
For sure.
It's like way faster than a roller coaster. But they did the flyover. Those planes look like they're within feet of each other. And they saluted all the frontline workers.
I think groups of people were coming out to see it.
They were.
It was very positive.
My daughter and I were actually outside in a park, and we were playing tennis when they flew over, two of them going to meet up with the rest of them. So I got to see two of them. But there was one thing when that was going on. We broke a little social distancing. Now, I saw some huge crowds forming.
And that's going to happen here and there.
It is.
We can't be 100%. We try.
No, you're right. But thank you again to them for just what they did, the U.S. military, for saluting our frontline workers, because they are really sacrificing a lot to help us.
A ton.
So that's so cool. All right, Wendy, do you have a positive thought for us?
Well, my thought today is, the world has changed. We know that. And it doesn't mean it's forever, but embrace it in the way, after going back to work, which we talked about. Shout out to Bob Novick Auto Mall. If you want to do, first of all, online sales, it's bobnovickgm.com. Click Drive and Shop. You can put your application on. We make it really simple. But the point of this is, we are used to being social. Those of us in retail, and I have friends that have retail businesses, and I'm a big social person. I love people. That's what excites me about sales, is going out, being with the people, building relationships in person. So that has changed a lot. So we need to change our mindset. If things are going to be done one at a time, coming into certain places, or at the dealership just online, embrace it. And if on day one and day two it's different, it's okay. Be kind to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. But know the next day it's going to be even better. We were so busy the first 2 days, getting back yesterday and today. The phones were ringing. People were so grateful and appreciative. And, it's so safe the way we do it at Novix. It's amazing. You have to, if you're in the market, give us a call. Gary, myself, my brother Scott are back. And we're all about the customer, making it easy for you and positive. But again, for those of us who are people, oriented, we just have to change our mindset and say we could create that excitement on the phone, build relationships on the phone. And a couple customers even said, this was so easy. This was delightful. So just whatever your field is when you go back, because there is going to be a change. So just try to go with it. Each day it will get better, but it starts with your mindset. Know it will, change is okay, and go with it.
I like it. I like it a lot. That was very good, Wendy, and a nice thought there. And you just, you miss the reaction when you sell that car and someone's excited. And that kind of, but that'll happen. It'll come again and we'll figure out
in a different
new
way.
ways. Yeah, we'll figure out new ways and it'll all work out because the whole sales, it's going to change for a little bit at least.
Yes.
But we'll get
Stay
used to
excited.
it. Which goes with my positive thought. Don't be afraid to change. You may lose something good, but you may gain something better. So don't forget that. We might be changing up our platform. We don't know just yet, but we will post on Facebook when we're airing some more videos.
Yeah.
We're definitely not stopping. We enjoy this too much, and we're certainly not stopping our
This
happy
is a
hour.
new hobby for us
Yes.
in quarantine, which is sort of cool.
Yes, it is. It definitely is. But Wendy, we had a hard day at work today, so let's enjoy
Yeah.
our happy hour now, and we hope you enjoy yours, and we'll see you soon.
Cheers.